Hey, what's up, everyone? It's me, Mr. 4K. So, I want to talk about the Xbox for a little bit on this video. Um, First, I want to say this. I am excited for Xbox. I think Asha Sharma is making the right moves, lowering the price of Xbox Game Pass from $30 to $23. It's a major step forward. Announcing that this game, Gears of War E-Day, it's going to be exclusive only on console and, of course, the PC if you're part of the Xbox ecosystem. That's all fine and dandy. Um, but we have to also look at this from a different angle. That's what I'm trying to do. I get it. They're trying to make some money. Clearly, they're desperate. To save this brand, and they're doing whatever they can do to save this brand, and she's doing whatever she can. That is her job. Okay, why do you think she was hired? Okay, what's the whole point of her being hired? It's not just a pretty face. Her job is to uh,
We've got two options.
turn things
We can go
around
back the way I came through the guards'
from the
quarters. It
previous
takes time to
you
get
know
safe. Or we can go through the prison
team
blocks
that
and
made
get right into the
mistakes.
fight. Your choice.
And the reason I'm saying this is because I think a lot of you guys are reading too much into this. You're way too hyped about her. I get it. She looks pretty. She's hot, and this and that. She's making all these right moves. But you guys, and this is the problem with people. People always jump into the same. This is why people are so easy to control and manipulate. They always fall into the same trap. It is unbelievable how people always fall into the same trap. And the reason they fall into the same trap is because they can't think for themselves. They need someone to worship. They need a goddess, or they need a king, they need a queen, they need whatever. They need something, right? And every single time they always have this false hope, right? They think, oh, if we just have this person lead the way, he will change everything. There is no Messiah, okay, for anything. I always keep telling people, if you think that a human being is going to be your Messiah or a savior, you're you're in for disappointment. So what am I saying here? What is the whole point of this philosophy? The whole point of this philosophy is, yes, she's making some good
Hey,
moves,
you're the one who
right?
wanted to go this way.
Reducing the price of Game Pass, uh, bringing the Gears of War E-Day to exclusive, console exclusive. This is all good. I'm not saying this is bad,
Nice. What the
but
hell's been going on in this prison?
why is she doing
You
that?
don't want to know.
She's doing that because she needs to save the company from going Titanic. Okay, so her job is to save this company, and Satya says, "We'll do what we have to do. We'll cut some corners. We'll do what we have to do." Right? I guarantee you, that's what's going on behind the closed doors. Okay, any intelligent person will know that. We'll do what we have to do to save this company from failure. Okay, so everything's good right now. It's everyone's excited. That's the whole idea. It's to get you excited. All right. No one's asking Matt Booty what happened last year when you were talking about Call of Duty and raising the prices. Yeah, now you're singing a different tune. But see, no one's going to ask Matt Booty a difficult questions. No one's going to ask Asha Sharma a difficult question. They cherry pick certain audience to ask certain questions. All right, and what does that tell you? That tell you that they are on this campaign to bring back the Xbox players to earn their trust, basically. Now,
Marcus, grab the grenades.
am I being pessimistic? No, I'm just looking at it from a different angle. I'm not saying that is the case. I'm just looking at it from a different angle. I'm not looking at it from a fanboyistic, optimistic, overhyped point of view. And I think that's the point the Dreamcast guy is trying to make. I mean, the guy has Xbox. It's not like he doesn't have an Xbox. He has Xbox. He has Nintendo Switch 2. He has a PC. He has a PlayStation. His preference PlayStation. Um, I think you guys are way too hard on him. Like, he's just saying, like, and he was the first one who said that this will be the leak, that this would be like the exclusive, right? I'm not like sitting here and like praising Dreamcast guy. I'm simply saying um, he's not being pessimistic. You know, he's just simply saying they lied to us before. What makes you think they're gonna be honest with us now? I mean, they never explained themselves. They never apologized to us. They never explained themselves to us, saying, "Hey." I mean, where's Phil Spencer to apologize to say, "Hey, I apologize. You know, I made these mistakes. I'm so sorry." You know, where's a statement from him? Where's a statement from Sarah Bond and all these other guys who worked for this is an Xbox, right? Right. Where's Satya to say a few words? So, what does this tell you? This tells you that this company is going through some changes where they realize they made a mistake. Don't expect them to admit it. They're never going to do that. It's just the nature of the world, nature of the human beings. They will never admit that they're wrong. They're going to go on this tantrum that they are, always right, blah, 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 blah. And we know the facts, all right? And I think that's what Dreamcast guy is saying. That's what I'm saying is, let's look at the facts, man. Oh, listen, this is all fine and dandy. Even he says, even I say, it's cool that Game Pass is down to $23. That's a great deal. And that's why I resubscribed. It's good that Gears of War and another game, it's coming as an exclusive, console exclusive. That's all fine and dandy. But is that enough? Right? And why was this made like a last minute decision? And what about Halo? Like, well, why not make everything exclusive? Like, if we can see, that's where the red flag is for me. Well, why just a one game or two games? Why not all of the games? Why not pull out all the games out from the PlayStation and just make everything exclusive? Why not make Forza Horizon 6 exclusive? Why not make Halo exclusive? Why not make Fable exclusive? If we're gonna go all the way, well, let's go all the way then. But you see what they're doing? They're trying to do so many different things at the same time, and this is exactly why they failed in the first place, because they're trying to do so many things all at the same time. You can't do that. You have to pick and choose. When it comes to business, you can't do everything. You have to pick and choose. What are you all about? Like, what is your company all about? So what I'm simply saying here is, and I think what the Dreamcast guy is saying is, and I'm not sitting here like some kind of a PlayStation fanboy. Even though I like PlayStation, I always prefer PlayStation. I'm just simply saying, like, you guys are reading too much into this, and you might be. Listen, how could you be so trustworthy of this company? Look, this is last year. Look how much they changed from last year and the year before, and 6 years ago. To me, this company lost credibility. Okay, and it will take time for this company to really prove to me that they're all about listening to us and doing right by the players. They've done this before. I mean, look at Phil Spencer, right? He saved Xbox One, right? And he made Xbox One S. It was great. And then he brought backward compatible compatible Xbox 360 games. Then he created Xbox One X Scorpio, right? And then in 2020, excuse me. And then in 2020, after during a pandemic, Xbox Series X, right, came on board. And then we start seeing him buying all these studios. And after he bought all these studios, we thought, okay, maybe we're going to get some more first-party exclusives, right? We were promised more first-party exclusives, right? Them buying all of these studios, we thought, oh my God, we are good. We are good to go, right? I thought we were good to go. Honestly, I was like, all right, well, we can't fail. Now we got Activision, we got Blizzard, we got Bethesda. We good to go, man. We got all these studios, right? Let's go ahead. Let's rock and roll. Xbox exclusives for next generation. What happened? Right? What happened? What did we get? Redfall? Redfall, that's it. So you see what I'm saying? So be careful, like how you trust this company. They've done this to us before. Now they want to appease to us. Remember? That's how the devil works. They want to appease to you. They want to tell you, yeah, I'm gonna do everything for you. People lie, dude. Like, dude, I was a sales agent. They used to teach me to lie. Like, that's the kind of training I had. Was like, you need to lie and to be a good actor. You need to be like Tom Cruise. Show me the money. You need to be very convincing. This is honest to God truth. Honest to God truth. And that's one of the reasons I quit, because that was against my principles. It's not me. Okay, I have my principles. I don't sell my principles for nobody. I don't give a shit, how much money you're offering me or how much money I can make. I don't want to make my money that way. That's a shitty way of making money. So, but they teach you this. And I think you guys forget how the corporate works. Corporate's a very dirty business. Behind the closed doors, you guys don't know what's going on. All you see is these curated, pretty face interviewers smiling with their fake, veneers and their fake teeth, and their fake, whatever, everything, and they're, talking to you in a fake, voice. So good to see you. Hey. Right? You're doing an amazing 100 days. They should build a statue of you. Woo-hoo. And then you got all these curated, hand-picked, cherry-picked, audiences asking curated questions already, hand-picked. Listen, you have to understand how things work, guys. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to give you a different angle. I'm not trying to shit on Xbox. I'm not sitting here like some sort of a PlayStation fanboy. I'm not sitting here as some sort of a, negative, pessimistic nanny. I'm just simply saying, or a negative Karen. I'm just simply saying, don't read too much into this whole Xbox, They need to prove to us. I'm not convinced yet, all right? And that's essentially what I'm saying, and I think that's essentially what Dreamcast guy is saying, and other people are saying. I'm not convinced. And believe me, there's a lot of people who with me on this, and they're saying the same thing, man, I'm not convinced. Yeah, this is fine and dandy that they have, cut the price on Xbox Game Pass to $23. It's fine and dandy that they have, set a couple of exclusives, right, for a console. Gears of War E-Day, sure, that's fine and dandy. And the other one, Clockwork Orange, whatever they call it, that's not strong enough of an exclusive. But Gears E-Day, it is exclusive, but it's not a console exclusive. See, already they lied to you. So let's just kind of get into this a little bit. They already lied to you. They said it's a console exclusive. See, they're already misleading. Well, why mislead? It's not a console exclusive. Console exclusive, I don't know how's the English grammar on all of you. I mean, I immigrated here from Bosnia into this country, but I think my English grammar it's more accurate than what they're saying. Okay, you're saying Xbox console exclusive. If it's an Xbox console exclusive, that means I cannot play it on a PC. That means I cannot play it on a Steam. That means I cannot play it on the Epic platform on the PC. That means I cannot play it on the cloud. It only means I can play it on a console. It means I have to buy that console, and that's that. But that's not the case.
Okay, man, here we go.
So you see, they already lied. They already misled you. So that's what I'm saying. I want to give you a different angle. And I'm not doing this I hope that the Xbox is successful. I hope that they have a success, because if they're successful, then that's great. That's a great competition for PlayStation, and that will create great games for us in the future. And for a gamer like me, that's what I want. For gamers like you, that's what you want. But again, you have to remember, this company had lied to us so many times, dude. And they left a bad taste in our mouth many times before. So what I'm essentially saying is, I think you guys are reading too much into this, and I want to give you a different angle on this whole Xbox is back. Oh yeah. Spare me all these YouTube influencers who are partnered with Xbox marketing team. That is their job. They want the freebie. They want that free 25th anniversary fluorescent green Xbox, man. These are shills, man. These are like piranhas, dude. They'll eat anything that they throw. Piranhas. Vultures. They're like vultures, like piranhas and vultures. You know, they're vampires, bro. And they're partnered with the Xbox marketing team, and Xbox marketing team has chose them specifically to advertise and get everybody excited. This brand, right? That's their job. Their job is to excite everyone. It's like a campaign, dude. It's like a campaign, right? Their job is to get everybody excited. Their job is to get you to believe this this notion that Xbox is back. Xbox is back. Blah, blah, blah. Like, you know what? That's yet to be seen. All right, that's all I'm saying is everything sounds good right now, but there's still a lot they have to prove. We'll see what happens next year. We'll see what happens next year. Next year, 2027, I want to see. With the Project Helix, and where's all the Xbox exclusives? Is the next Halo going to be exclusive? Is Forza Motorsport going to be exclusive? You know? Let's see how many exclusives and what kind of exclusives. And are you going to bring me some more of the Clockwork Oranges or Redfalls? Is that what you're going to bring me? More State of Decays, you know, State of Decay. I can't believe it's on part 3. No one really cared about that game in the first place. No one even asked for a third chapter in that game anyway. So I'm not totally sold out on the Xbox. However, PlayStation, I'm definitely sold out because I know PlayStation has some strong IPs. Well, we already seen that with Wolverine. We already seen that with possibility of Days Gone 2. And who's to say that the Days Gone 2 is not going to show up? They might bring it back. Ghost of Yotei. The next Gran Turismo. So, you know, there's some strong... God of War, for crying out loud. God of War. So, you know... and look, Days Gone 2, there's a possibility it might happen. Now, again, I don't have a crystal ball, okay? I'm not a Nostradamus, okay? I'm just saying there's a possibility we might see Days Gone 2. There's been rumors floating around that they might work on a Days Gone 2. And why wouldn't they? People already voiced their opinion. They signed a petition. Like 250,000 people signed a petition. They want Sony to make Days Gone 2. So Sony has a upper hand over here in terms of exclusives. So, and I'm not like sitting here acting like some sort of a Sony fanboy, because I'm not, even though PlayStation is my preference, but I also play other platforms as well, which I have proven with my 10,000 videos. I'm just trying to give you a different angle here. Like I said, I want to end this video by saying I'm not trying to be pessimistic. I'm not trying to be some negative nanny or some Karen. I'm just simply saying I want to give you a different angle. Okay, this company has lied to us before. How can we trust them? I mean, they already misled you. They're saying that the Gears of War E-Day is a console exclusive. It's not true. It's not a console exclusive. So then why make it? Why make a logo that says Xbox console exclusive? That's not true. It's a Xbox exclusive on the Xbox ecosystem, but it's not a console exclusive. So they're already misleading. So right there, you have to look at these red flags, man. You got to be able to read the bullshit. I have one of the best bullshit meters, and that's why I don't put up with any kind of BS with no one, because I can read the BS. I have one of the best bullshit meters, right? So I hope I'm wrong. I hope that Xbox is successful, and I hope that they have a success. I hope that we see a lot of great things. Okay, I hope that's the case, because I want Xbox to be successful, but that's yet to be seen. All right, I'm not like 100% convinced we have a lot to see, man. I mean, talk to me next year, summer of 2027. I want to hear what you guys have to say on this video, if I'm still doing YouTube, that is, next year, 2027. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Now, if everything's fine and dandy, if everything is great, 2027 with the Xbox, okay, cool. It's not about me being right. I hope I'm wrong. See, I think I mentioned this before. I hope I'm wrong. I hope Xbox is successful. But I have to be skeptical. I have to be skeptical. It does me no good not to be skeptical. It does me no good to jump on this hype train. So who's jumping on the hype train? Xbox influencers, Xbox shills, Xbox fanboys. You know, those of you who are partnered with the Xbox marketing team. That's where you make your money. So of course you're an Xbox fanboy. So you will always say, "Yeah, this is great, 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 super excited, yeah, 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 blah blah blah." I'm not. I'm not attached to anyone or any company. Okay, I don't have any strings attached to any corporate company. I'm just an independent uh, gamer who loves games, but I have to give you a different angle. I have to give you more realistic angle. Okay, instead of you just being all hyped, 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 hyped. Just like calm down. Like it's not all set in stone. We don't know. She doesn't know. You don't know. I don't know. Things could change. Look what happened last year. And look at the drastic difference between last year and this year. Phil Spencer's gone. Sarah Bond gone. They're fired, right? This is an Xbox, right? No more. So this is what Dreamcast guy's been saying. This is what I'm saying. I don't trust this company. We have seen this before. They lied to us before. So, I mean, and if you can see that, then you got to be either an Xbox fanboy or you can see the forest for the trees. Now, I hope I'm wrong. This is not me like being negative or pessimistic. I hope I'm wrong, and I hope that they are successful. But they have so much to prove. There's so much they need to prove. There's so much she needs to prove. There's so much Matt Booty needs to prove, right? And I don't expect much from Matt Booty. He's a yes man. He's been with this company for a long time. He's always a yes man, yes man, yes man, yes, yes, yes. He's just after the money. Okay, I don't expect much from Matt Booty. All right. So I'm just being realistic here, and remember, this is the whole point of this video, to give you a different angle, instead of just hearing, hooray, hooray, Xbox is back, yay, all the stupid hype. No, no, no. I'm not buying into this hype. There's still more that the Xbox has to prove to earn my trust and everyone's trust, not just the fanboys. You always will have fanboys, loyal fanboys following you no matter what. I'm talking about their job is to earn majority. You have to appeal to a majority, dude, to earn their trust, to trust you now that you're not going to lie to us, that you're not going to screw us over and raise the price on Game Pass, right? And then cancel certain projects, etc., etc. So now the ball is in her park, and we'll see what she does. I hope she's successful, but so far, I'm not sold on it. I'm not sold on it like you guys are sold on it. All right, there's still more to be done. And she has a lot to prove, dude. This company has a lot of work to do if they want to earn majority trust. It is especially my trust. So hopefully they can do that next year, 2027 and 2028, with the release of Project Helix. Hopefully they can do that. But I wouldn't hold my breath on it. I wouldn't get super excited into this whole idea that Xbox is back. Like this is Xbox 360 days. Those are the golden ages. That's gone. So I think you guys are reading too much into this whole thing, and I just wanted to give you a different angle on this whole Xbox is back. All right, and that's the whole point of this video. All right, so that's all I have to say on this video. Okay, I'm not being pessimistic. I'm not being negative. I'm just trying to give you a different angle on what I think, you know. And believe me, I'm not the only one that thinks this. There's a lot of people who are not sold on this whole Xbox is back. Uh, we'll see what happens next year. We'll see what happens in 2028. We'll see what happens by 2030. Okay, her goal is to make the Xbox the best gaming platform. Oh well, that's a mouthful. That's a huge statement. Even Sony's saying, "Well, good luck with that." Anyway, so that's just my angle. That's just I want to give you a different perspective than everyone else out there, you know, jumping on this hype train. I want to give you a different angle. I want to give you a different perspective, and that's what this is about. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to, agree with everything I say. This is just my take. This is just my opinion. Okay, this is just what I think. All right. So I want to give you my perspective, and that's it. That's all I have to say. All right. As Forrest Gump famously said once before in the early 90s, that's all I had to say about that. Okay. Thank you for watching. Have a good day, and I will see you on the next video.